So were they a legitimate caliphate or of an empire? Here we're talking about the Ottomans, so Banu Uthman. So if you understand how the Ottomans came to power, besides the military wranglings and the political rivalries, which is typical of most of Islamic history, there was a lot of infighting, a lot of civil wars and battles for power. Actually, one of the first Ottoman caliphs married the daughter of the last Abbasid Khalif. And so this was where there was a sort of marital relationship that was built up. And then from then on, the Ottoman caliphs, they took over. And they did some amazing things. They conquered Constantinople, it became Istanbul. They built some incredible masajid around the world. They spread incredible technology. They advanced the Muslims and spread the authority and the power from very, very far. I believe that they were a legitimate caliphate. Now, I don't believe the sort of extreme accusations or exaggerating on where there's mistakes. Yes, there was bid'ah in those times, just as there was before. And there were some people that were probably committing major bid'ah, major shirk, even worshipping the graves and other things like that. That doesn't necessarily mean that the caliphate itself was responsible for that, just as there was worshipping of the graves before the Ottomans, and there was worshipping of even Ali in the time of the Abbasids, the Umayyads as well, and even in the time of Ali radiallahu anhu, there was a group that started to worship him. So there was all sorts of shirk happening throughout the caliphate, and there were many mistakes in Aqidah and fiqh and other things, and differences of opinion. Now, in terms of the caliphate, Banu Uthman, the Ottoman Empire, they did establish Darul Islam. They established the political authority. They had Hakimiyya exclusively for Allah. The legislation sovereignty was for Allah, for Islam. The Sharia was implemented. They did not do what some of the others like the Fatimiyya or the Tatar did, which is to introduce other laws like al-Yasik, etc. No, they ruled by Islam. And they did that. They neglected some places like Hijaz, and they looked after others. And they moved the capital to Turkey. But they were a legitimate caliphate, even though there's a debate about Qurashi. I believe this is Shart Afdaliyah. It is a recommended condition, not a binding compulsory one, which will negate the caliphate.